What's the importance of the powwow for Native American communities?
I feel like powwows are a time for people to get together, and I see it as a social event and for them to see their families and their friends and see people that they don't normally see throughout the year at celebrations, say for example in the summer.
Can you talk about the role of the drum circle in our powwow?
The drum can be interpreted or defined in many different ways depending on the tribe or the tribal people that participate in the community. In general terms, the drum is probably, to me, the most important thing about a powwow, and the meaning and the sacredness behind the drum, and how you treat that drum, and the songs that go with that drum. It makes you really feel good inside that circle when you dance. And we talk about having good medicine, and I really do think that singing those songs gives good medicine to our people.
What role do women play in the powwow?
I think about the role that women play. I think of their role in general, and I just feel that they've always been seen as the backbone of their community. And when I think of their roles in the powwow circle, it makes me think of women, whether they dance or not, that they're always maybe getting their children ready to dance, or helping other family members get ready before they get ready themselves. And I was thinking too that my sister and I were talking, and she was saying that typically women always made everyone else's regalia. And so, how your husband looked or how your children looked, that was a reflection on, the woman and her role in that.
What are some of the different dances that will be featured at our powwow?
There's both men's and women's categories broken down into distinct dances amongst the genders. So with women dancers, you will see traditional jingle dress, fancy shawl dancers. And for the men, you will see traditional fancy dance, grass dance, and which is a dance that's becoming more popular these days. Is what we call chicken dance. And you'll definitely see a lot of chicken dancers at our powwow in a couple weeks.
Why do you feel it's important to share these dances?
I think that it gives people who are not Native it gives them like a positive view of one aspect of our lives as American Indians, because not everyone dances, but for those of us who do, it's just a part of our culture and our heritage that we still carry.
Yeah, it definitely helps to build or close that cultural gap between the Native communities and non-Native communities. I would also say that our dancers within our circles are tremendous role models, and they may have a great impact on a younger person, Native person, to want to get more connected to who they are as Indian people. And as I said, going to powwow is just a part of who we are as Indian people. And I think these role models, these dancers, they can have a positive impression on those young people too as well, to have a better self-respect, self-identity of being a Native person as well. So.
What other type of ceremonies and dances are going on inside and outside the arbor?
Well, what I've seen on my father's side, he's from Montana, and he also has relatives in North Dakota. Sometimes people decide to have naming ceremonies, or they might have adoption ceremonies, or different types of honoring ceremonies. Say, for example, when a family member comes home from the service, or when they're going to leave to go into the service, they might have some sort of special, a dance special, and then they'll have a giveaway.
I just want to reemphasize how important it is to our people, those individuals who serve in the armed forces. We really take it seriously and give the proper honor and respect to our veterans. So, like as Sharon was saying, you would see those, honoring ceremonies within the circle. And it's always good, as we know in our professions, that we need to recognize the accomplishments of our young people, especially with the college student population, with the Native student population. And at our powwow, we honor all of our graduating seniors and our students who are in graduate school. who are getting their masters and their PhDs. We honor them at our powwow. So it's good to recognize, especially in modern times. We all, I think, throughout our histories, our people's histories, that we've always recognized, honor those accomplishments. And I think even today, we still need to do that. And so we do that at our powwow.